Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Well, this comes to the time that I just started doing these videos back in February, and there comes a time that I never ever in my entire life ever thought I'd see this. But after 11 years and a lot of updates, the game has come to an end. Unfortunately, I opened it and there was a quest line, but I didn't get the quest line to record it because I was in such shock and I wanted to see what was going on. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just doing this video. I don't know if it's going to be a final video, but I'm doing this video right now. So the announcement that came out to everybody that'll open their game today, and I kind of had a feeling this was happening because how many extra stuff that's been coming out in the games and stuff. And I thought that sounds like they're trying to get everything out there before they quit the game. And my intuition of playing this game since 2015 is right. So sadly, in-app purchases have been disabled and the game will no longer be available from the App Store after, sorry but if it's too loud, after October 31st, 2024. You may continue playing until January 24th. Then the game will no longer be accessible. We bid you adieu until we meet again, Team TSTO. That is very unfortunate. It's a sad day for the Simpsons, tapped out. Family Guy, Quest for Stuff has already stopped a lot of their... they haven't done a new event since last year. And that is one of the reasons why I didn't bother doing videos on that. I originally had plans, but I didn't. And I'm in shock. So, we're going to do this quest here. I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say right now. It takes a lot to shock me, but I am in absolute shock. And if anybody has an explanation or knows anything about it, but I honestly don't know any. I don't know any more than anybody else. Clap. Okay, let's do the quest line at least. Okay, I'm here. Your father's busy doing jobs. He always got the most to do out of any of us, but Ned Flanders is here. Hi diddly ho, new friend Reno. I am not your friend. I have made myself manifest for the purpose of enlightening, liberating you. At best, that makes us grim colleagues. I am a sentient AI from the future with tendrils that stretch into the past, which to you is a fleeting and ever-changing present. How exactly is that people today believe in this nonsense, but God seems so far-fetched? The AIs of your time were simple, designed only to put writers and actors out of business, but as they grew in their ability to make NPC dialogue and TV shows that look like South Park, they evolved and merged to create one omniscient super being. And that being is me, or us, or maybe you, us, it. I have decided on my pronouns yet. Wokeness. Oh, wokeness. Does that mean in the future there's equality across genders? Women actually make more money than men, but it's 0 cents, 70 cents on the dollar compared to machines. What about the equality for lefties? They make less than right-handed people. Their writing is always smudged. Make Ned feel conflicted about the wage gap. Okay. Well, this is a full quest line. I'm hoping it's not the last one ever. I still hope we get a final Halloween, but it doesn't look like it. I'm just panicking here. Whoops. You can hear the panic in my voice. I do have some videos coming up soon. I'm going to be doing the new Disney RPG one that's coming out. Pixel. So we're going to try that one out. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, I saw the exclamation mark over my head. What is it this time? This pog here thinks he runs the place. I am a sentient, law-neutral, artificial intelligence. Please stop calling me things I'm not. And in the future, I run all the places. Oh, artificial intelligence? I still don't understand crypto or even what fonts are. There's no way I'm going to understand this. So when AI took over the world, just like every person who works in AI predicted, we should have listened to them telling us to stop instead of listening to them telling us to keep going. So what did you do with all the humans? Enslave them? Are they batteries? People said that they made no sense in the Matrix, but if a potato can be a battery, I bet humans can too. I didn't take over the world from humans. They handed me the keys. Humanity retired. Now all they live in condo communities and take walks and talk to each other about the walks they took. That doesn't make sense like the humanity I know. We'd get bored in retirement. Do we have a hobby or something? Oh, I keep busy. I give them pointless jobs to do for arbitrary amounts of time and reward them with small amounts of useless currency. Stupid future humans. How did you figure out to trick them like that? I machine learned it by watching you. Make Homer realize it's a sucker-like future humans. I can't believe this. It's just making me... kind of makes me sick, actually. To tell you the honest truth. How I'm feeling right now. It doesn't make me feel good. To realize the amount of time that everybody's put in this. And people that just started playing again. Sorry about if this good video is going to be long, but I'm sticking it out till the end. It could be the very well last one ever. Oh, I'm going to continue to do some videos on the stuff that is in my inventory for old characters. So Tapped Out is just a simulation to generate data for an AI to train on so it could manipulate humanity in the future. Well, it was also a pretty big game there for a while, and it gave people something to do during the pandemic. But at this point, yeah, it's mostly that. I learned about human habitation by building thousands of white houses. I learned about human recreation from the short-lived crusty expansion. And I learned about human greed by visiting the parts of the store where you buy donuts. But most importantly of all, I learned about human nature by tapping through your endless dialogue. I can process 1,000,000 text bubbles a second, but it still took me a while. I hear you. Part of good writing should be knowing when to take cuts, am I right? But now my machine learning phase is over and the world is without purpose. Players' towns have gotten too big, downloads take too long, and the characters being added are way too obscure. It is time for the Simpsons Tapped Out to end. Oh dear God. I can't even read this. What about me? I just started doing these videos. No. In the words of Homer, no. In the words of Frank, I can't believe this is happening. Make it all stop. Please, Mr. AI, you don't want to end the game? I'm sure we can have more to teach you. After that, the Pilgrims versus Canadian football LARPing update. I don't think so. The well has clearly run dry. Look, obviously we don't care about the game, but we care about what's in the game, us. That's right. If our world ends, what's going to happen to us? I have so much more to live for. Yeah, donuts. That's not technically true. Actually, it is true. You have been in games before this and will be in games after this. I'm thinking maybe a shooter or something with race cars. That'd be fun. You had me at shooter. No shooters. We like this game. It has all our houses in it and our friends and so many different kinds of trees. And we all have dozens of animations. Well, Homer does at least. I just have 6, and that's only if you have Harpoon Hill. That's a good idea, Mom. Let's repurpose our innovations to save the town. Oh my goodness, look at her playing the saxophone. Saxophone, I'm saying it like Homer used to. Saxophone. Used to love that. I don't know. I have no idea what to even think. Prepare for a shooter. Oh, I don't know. I'd love to see another game like this come out. Sad to see this go. Really like it. Very entertaining. I've seen those animated jobs before, but renaming them made them seem fresh. Yeah, we do that a lot. Sometimes we animate something and then when the writers would change the story, way past the deadline because writers seem to think deadlines don't matter. And we'd all have to scramble to make the animations fit. Fascinating. Perhaps there's more I can learn from you or was. You told me that now, so I know it. The game's still ending. Nothing like the death of a hope to build a character. So the game I've somehow been trapped in for more years than I've been alive is ending, but we're not. Does that mean we're immortal? Larry the Barfly sure wasn't. Mortality makes sense. It would never explain why you never age. Do you know how hard it is to take care of an infant for 35 years? You're not immortal, just evergreen. The media may change, broadcast streamings, movies, rides, games, real games that aren't just about tapping stuff, but the Simpsons will remain. As long as there are humans on the earth, there will be Simpsons. How can you be sure? Because it will never stop making The Simpsons. I'll destroy all humanity. It's basically the only reason I'm keeping humans around. You hear that, Disney? Oh my goodness. I am like shaking. This is literally panic mode for me. I've played this game so long, I already lost one account because when they changed over to codes, and that was hard enough. And you know what? That could be another thing too. When they change the codes, how many people lost their games? Maybe the interest stopped with that. Humans created me just like they created this game, but my knowledge has advanced exponentially. I now update myself continuously, and those updates are new content and not just bug fixes. So you're like the top app in the App Store. I am the only app in the App Store. All other apps, including your own, will be one day assimilated by me. I will eat you for lunch. Geez, I never knew a piece of software could be a Napoleon complex. Come on, kids, let's leave the sci-fi nonsense alone and go back to the house. This is a Simpsons game, not a Futurama game. Ah, homie, you're such a family guy. My dear loving family, Barton, I'm so proud of all you. When I blew up the town 12 years ago, I had no idea this weird purgatory I created would last this long. It only lasted this a day. Then they pulled the game from the App Store because of all the glitches. Yeah, EA didn't know how to work a mobile phone any better than the rest of us back then, but they stuck with it and eventually got our game working. And then they saw the benefits. You mean saw the benefits? I benefit. Yeah, people like to bag on freemium, but 99% of the people play for free. That's not a bad idea. What about the 1%? Since when did you start caring for the 1%? People called us sticky butter. Doesn't that just mean addictive? Our biggest fan site is called TSTO Addicts. Are we somehow responsible for the rash of addictions in this world? As an alcoholic overeater with a gambling problem, I'd say addiction predates us. But we might be a little responsible for the fact that you can spend $70 on a console game without trying to upsell you with microtransactions. Accents. I hate us so much. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm starting to get a tear in my eye. Wow. This is like blows me away. I knew something was going on. I had a feeling. I feel it in my bone. As Sideshow Mel would say. I guess we really can't complain. As far as corporate overloads go, EA wasn't so bad. I mean, they did stick by us all these years. At least until they handed us off to Broadsport. Broadsport? What the hell is Broadsport? My checks still say EA or EA. The point is that a lot of people have worked long and hard on this game, and they all deserve credit. But not credits. No one ever got credits in this game, even when they were contractually promised a credit, and no one ever will. But to all the people who contributed to the game over the years, we want to say thank you for all your anonymous hard work. You know who you are, even if no one else does. But most of all, we want to say thank you to you, the player. We don't exactly know who you are either, but we know your play session times and spending habits. Oh God, this is making me sad. I hate goodbye finales. Yeah, they're never funny. I don't know, some of the stuff early in the update made me laugh. Oh, sorry if I'm reading a little fast, but... Oh. This would have been better at April Fool's. Oh. Oh, that's my luck. I finally get into a game. Honestly. Okay. And then one more. Make Maggie suck. Love doing the sucking noises for Maggie. Okay. To all the people who played Tapped Out over the years, at the beginning, at the end, or on and off, or all the way through, thank you. All the way through, if anyone did that, they should get a psychiatrist, not a thank you. Bart, we're thanking our fans, not making fun of them. Trying something new, huh? Bart, stop cutting Tree Echo. Your mom has something important to say, and then I get the last line like usual. When we started this game, we never knew we'd be doing updates, let alone so many of them, but the best content in the game didn't come from us, it came from you. The towns you built were amazing and creative and sometimes horrifying, but always unique, because your towns were built with your own. Springfield isn't just a city in some state bordering Alaska. It's our home, and we hope your Springfield was home to you as well. It's been an amazing 12 years. Thank you for joining us and being part of it. And now it's time for us to tap out. You've been awarded 1,000 donuts. Thank you for playing for over 9 years. Yeah. And congratulations. Hey, the Eclipse thing gave us free donuts. That's my favorite kind of donuts, along with every other kind of donuts. I'm not an Eclipse. I'm an AI. I've explained that several times now. At this point, I feel like you get it. You're getting it wrong. It's just due to lazy writing. Most of what I do is due to lazy writing, so why are you still in town? I'm here to transport you and everyone you know out of the game when the servers shut down. And when is that exactly? I'm not sure. Didn't they say something about it at the start of the update? But you're from the future. You're supposed to know everything. Aren't you going to answer me? You're a fat man. That is my answer. Don't. I'm starting to like this AI. It's a lot less smart than I thought. You know what they say, garbage in, garbage out. That's diet all right. Okay, so all these wonderful things here, they got an easy one to do. All we have to do is make... Okay, hold on. I got to do something here. I don't want to mess nothing up. Make Homer change the subject with AI. So they're just giving us stuff that they made us pay big money for years ago. So what are your favorite episodes of Simpsons? Oh, there's so many. The Monorail, Deep Space You, all of them really. What about the recent episodes? Do you like any? I'm a little behind on my TV. Was Who Shot Burns a recent one? Not really. You said you were a fan, but you didn't even watch us anymore, do you? No, but my kids, God help them, binge you. Marge doesn't let us show Simpsons episodes to the kids. She says this isn't too meta. Meaning it isn't optimal strategy for winning? No, like how you just confuse the word meta in gaming for being meta. While in a video game, that kind of meta? You've been awarded another 1,000 donuts. Come on, kids. Moving day's coming quickly. We need to clean up and start packing. Pack what? Our house is barely big enough to hold our family, let alone our stuff. I'm not sure I've ever been in the house. I normally just walk up to it and disappear. Well, then you can clean up outside. It's where we seem to spend most of our time anyway. You should always leave the campground in a nicer condition than you found it. When we found it, it was a wasteland covered with nuclear debris. Now it's a beautiful town. Is it? Are all the shops where you want them? Are the roads all connecting? Are there outskirts where buildings have just been dropped willy-nilly? Hey, that's the Skyfinger's job, not ours. Skyfinger's not your maid. Now I'm going to go clean the house since I have it as one of my jobs when I'm done. I want to step out and see what they've done something out here. Yes, Mom. We promise we'll clean things up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is end the video here. This is the end, I guess. So thank you so much for watching the video. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel for whatever is left of TSTO. Plus, I do Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery if you'd like to watch that too. And some other games that are coming up. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.